girls, boys, ladies, gentlemen, movie fans, welcome back to Retro Movie Palace. My name is Gert and you are back because we try to entertain you. Are you not entertained? Is a line you guys recognize immediately. Today, we take a look back at a classic, Gladiator, and a classic it is. It won 5 Oscars and Russell Crowe shines as the Gladiator in Gladiator.
Gladiator, released in 2000, is a gripping historical epic directed by Ridley Scott and featuring a stellar cast including Russell Crowe, Joaquin Phoenix, and Connie Nielsen. Set in ancient Rome, the film follows the story of Maximus Decimus Meridius, a Roman general betrayed by the ambitious Commodus, son of Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Reduced to slavery, Maximus becomes a gladiator, driven by a thirst for revenge against those who wronged him. Filming began in January 1999 and wrapped in May of the same year, with production facing challenges such as script rewrites and the untimely death of actor Oliver Reed. Despite these hurdles, Gladiator grossed $465.4 million worldwide and earned critical acclaim, winning 5 Academy Awards, plus Best Picture and Best Actor for Russell Crowe. A highly anticipated sequel, Gladiator 2, is scheduled for release in 2024. Plot summary. When the movie begins, it's 180 AD, and we find Roman general Maximus Decimus Meridius leading the Roman army to victory against Germanic tribes near Vindobona on the Limes Germanicus. Emperor Marcus Aurelius confides in Maximus, expressing his desire for him to succeed as regent and restore the Roman Republic, as he believes his son, Commodus, is unfit to rule. However, Commodus has other plans and secretly murders his father to seize power for himself. Commodus decides he's the big boss now and wants everyone to bow down to him, including Maximus. But Maximus, being the tough guy he is, says no way. So what happens next? Well, Maximus gets nabbed by some Praetorian guards led by Quintus. They threaten him, saying he and his family are toast. But Maximus doesn't have any of it. He fights back and gets hurt pretty badly, but manages to escape. He rushes home, hoping to find his family safe and sound. But sadly, that's not what he finds. His worst nightmare comes true when he discovers his wife and son dead. Heartbroken and wounded, he gives them a proper burial before collapsing from exhaustion and pain. But the drama doesn't end there. Maximus gets nabbed again, this time by slave traders. They ship him off to Zucabar in Mauritania Caesariensis, where he's sold to a guy who trains gladiators, Proximo. And that's where Maximus's new life as a fighter begins. Alright, so after Maximus gets dragged into the whole gladiator gig, he's not exactly thrilled about it. He's got skills, and that helps him win fights and get popular. While he's doing his thing in the arena back in Rome, Commodus decides he wants to throw the mother of all gladiator spectacles to honor his old man and win some brownie points with the crowd. He plans 150 days of non-stop games. When Maximus learns of this, his trainer Proximo spills the beans about his own past. It turns out that Proximo was a gladiator himself once, and Marcus Aurelius, Commodus's dad, freed him. Proximo imparts some wisdom to Maximus. So Proximo and his crew head to Rome's Colosseum for some serious gladiator action. And guess what? Maximus, under a sneaky disguise, steps into the ring for the first time. He's wearing this masked helmet, playing the part of a Carthaginian in a big reenactment of the Battle of Zama. Now, Maximus not only wins the battle, but also wins over the crowd in the big time. They're all cheering for him like crazy. Just when things couldn't get any more intense, Commodus himself, along with his little nephew Lucius, shows up to give Maximus props for his victory. But Maximus, being the smart cookie he is, holds back from attacking Commodus even though he's itching for revenge. The crowd goes wild, and even though Commodus is ticked off, he's kind of forced to let Maximus live because of all the cheering fans. Later that night, Maximus gets a surprise visit from Lucilla, who happens to be Commodus's sister and Maximus's ex-flame. But Maximus isn't exactly feeling warm and fuzzy about her sudden appearance. He's suspicious and turns down her offer of help. Alright, So Commodus decides to stir up some drama by setting up a showdown between Maximus and this big-shot gladiator named Tigress of Gaul, who's never lost a fight. But get this, Commodus adds some extra spice by unleashing a bunch of tigers on Maximus during the duel. But guess what? Our man, Maximus, still comes out on top, despite the odds. Now here's where things get really interesting. The crowd's going wild, and Commodus, trying to flex his power, tells Maximus to finish off Tigress. The crowd starts chanting Maximus the Merciful, which just adds insult to injury for the emperor. So what does Commodus do next? He tries to push Maximus's buttons by bringing up the whole family tragedy, hoping to get a rise out of him. But Maximus keeps his cool and doesn't take the bait. Commodus, getting more paranoid by the minute, starts getting all jittery about potential threats. And despite his anger towards Maximus, he's too scared to have him killed, fearing he'll become some kind of martyr. So, Maximus gets some insider info from Cicero, his old helper, revealing that his former army still has his back. With this intel, he hatches a plan with Lucilla, Commodus's sister, and Gracchus, a powerful senator. Their goal? Bust Maximus out of Rome, link up with his loyal troops in Ostia, and take down Commodus once and for all, giving power back to the Senate. But things take a nasty turn when the Praetorians nab Gracchus. Despite the risks, Lucilla sneaks out to meet Maximus in the dead of night, arranging his getaway. And yeah, things get a little heated between them with a kiss. Meanwhile, Commodus starts smelling something fishy when Lucilla's kid, Lucius, lets slip about the plot. He flips out and threatens both Lucilla and her son. Then, he sends his goons to attack the gladiators' hangout. In a heroic move, Proximo and his crew sacrifice themselves to give Maximus a shot at escape. But it's not all smooth sailing. Cicero bites the dust and Maximus finds himself caught in a trap. All right, so things get really tense when Commodus starts pressuring Lucilla to give him an heir. Then he pulls this crazy move, challenging Maximus to a death match in the Colosseum to win back the public's love. But before the fight even starts, he sneaks in a stab to catch Maximus off guard. Even with a nasty wound, Maximus still manages to hold his own in the duel. So, Commodus pulls out a hidden knife, ready to finish Maximus off. But our hero turns the tables, overpowering Commodus and giving him a taste of his own medicine, driving the knife right into his throat. Before he breathes his last, Maximus makes some serious demands. Then he has this vision of reuniting with his wife and son in the afterlife, which is kind of bittersweet. His pals pay their respects, calling him a soldier of Rome, and carry his body out of the arena. Later that night, his buddy Juba swings by the Colosseum to pay his respects, burying little figurines of Maximus's family right where he fell. Gladiator's box office victory. Gladiator stormed into theaters in 2000, dominating the box office in the US and Canada with a triumphant opening weekend of $34.8 million and a total gross of $187.7 million, solidifying its status as a blockbuster. Its international conquest was equally impressive, grossing $272.9 million outside of North America for a worldwide total of $460.6 million, against a $103 million budget. Even 2 decades later, its 20th anniversary re-releases in Australia, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom continue to draw audiences, showcasing the enduring legacy of this epic tale. From its initial theatrical release to its ongoing presence in home media, Gladiator's journey remains a testament to its timeless appeal and generational impact. Mixed reviews. Review 1. Gladiator's simplicity in plot and homage to past epics invigorates the genre despite flaws in CGI and supporting acting. Crowe's powerful portrayal and iconic dialogue make it an enduring favorite. Review 2. Gladiator's enduring appeal lies in its iconic score, stellar casting, and Ridley Scott's masterful world-building. Despite any Oscars debates, it remains a thrilling and mesmerizing cinematic experience, even 2 decades after its release. In what ways do you think Gladiator's box office success contributed to its enduring legacy over the past 2 decades? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to hit the like button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos. Your support means a lot to us. Take care until the next one, and feel free to drop a comment sharing your thoughts. See you soon.